Yes, people, myself TS. Welcome back to another NoFilterTS, and in this one, I'm just talking about Kurt Zouma. Obviously, the whole things come up this week in regards to him kicking his cat and just abusing the cat. The footage of, apparently it was his brother that recorded him. There's been a big outrage about it. Now, at the end of the day, regardless of whether or not you're an animal lover, what he did weren't acceptable whatsoever. There's no way of that being found funny or anything like that. There's a lot of things about it. In my personal opinion, I think it's wrong. I think the whole kicking the cat and scaring off and all that's not right in the first place. I think the fact that you're doing that in front of a young kid as well is not right, because you're teaching that young person it's the right thing to do. And the fact that your brother had the confidence to record it and post it up means this is not the first time it's been done. But his brother, I think, has been suspended from, is it Dagenham and Redbridge. Zouma got a fine, and then he played for West Ham the other day. And then it was funny because a reporter stopped Antonio outside, presume it was outside training or something, and then asked him a question, and he just responded, "Yeah, I've got a question for you. Is what he's done worse than racism?" And the reporter kind of said, "Oh, it's two different things." And Antonio stuck it on no, and credit to him for it. He said, "No, at the end of the day, there's people that have, been convicted of racism. They've had fines, they've served a ban, and then they've been able to continue on with their career." And he's right. John Terry still seems to be alright. We all know what he did. Luis Suarez, another one. So yeah, he had a point to say, well, his whole livelihood shouldn't stop now because of this. He said what he's done is not right, and he don't condone it. But unfortunately, no matter how people may see it, it doesn't fall into a category of like, if you're a professional and you got then commit a murder or rape, and then there's in those sort of circumstances there's no turning back for you. But in regards to this, the only thing that could be done is a suspension and fine. The West Ham fined him and then they played him. A lot of fans booed him and stuff, and I think that was more of Moyes. Obviously, I can't speak for David Moyes. I don't know him, but I think it's more of a thing of him showing to Zoom and like, look, this is what people think of you. Make sure you don't do no stupidness again and fix up. But yeah, if anyone's even more annoyed about it now, I think the only thing in reality is you can ask the FA to maybe put in some sort of suspension. But other than that, I believe he's fine. The money's gone towards an animal welfare charity. The cats have been taken away from him, so they're in a safe place. People have put up a lot of funny memes in regards to Kurt Zouma and the whole situation. But at the end of the day, in terms of a lifetime ban, I don't think that or his career should be done. I don't think that would be the appropriate course of action. But if they felt that some sort of suspension or further means of a fining, who knows? To be fair, I feel like fining these players don't really mean too much to them because they earn a lot in the first place. But if anyone feels that more action needs to be taken, then to be fair, I think that needs to be taken from the FA, and that's not to throw them under the bus, but they're the sort of people that deal with these situations when it comes to things like racism and that. So it would be down to them. I've seen some people say, "Oh, why has race been brought into it?" Some people might feel like that, but at the end of the day, when it was brought up, it was a factual point. And I think it was even Chris Kirkland saying, "Oh, this is worse than racism." Then he tried to backtrack it. It's like, nah, mate, just when you don't know something, don't talk on it. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it all. I'd be grateful to hear your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button now, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.